Namaste, friends. When the spirit dreamt a desire to create, the cosmos was created. But what distinguishes this dream or desire is that the Almighty never got attached to this desire. But His magnificent creation, which is human beings, when they desire, they get attached to their desire. Because they identify with the ego and the desire binds them to this worldly objects and relationships. They get supremely happy when this desire gets fulfilled of amassing wealth, and extremely disappointed when the expected desire does not get fulfilled. So this cycle goes on and on. When one desire gets fulfilled, its place is taken over by another desire. Then comes a string of desires which is enough to keep the devotee distracted, keep the devotee diverted from the ultimate goal. The nature of Maya is such. And if the devotee is not making an attempt to see this, to reflect on the essential nature of desire, he is only delaying his ultimate goal, the attainment of his ultimate goal of God communion. The devotee has to instill the consciousness within him to see where the desire is poking its nose in and to weed it away, to see the plot of Maya and be very mindful in keeping the desires at bay. The reason is very simple. Why delay something that is going to ensure him ultimate bliss? Why look for happiness from what is short-lived and what is conditional happiness? If happiness is the goal of life, then worldly objects are incapable, inadequate in fulfilling those desires, because once one is fulfilled, another one will take its place. So the devotee has to reason out why he is doing his sadhana, why he is burning his karma and throwing his desires away, why he is addressing the root cause of his desires, which is deeply embedded in the vasanas that he has had in previous life or in this current life. Once he understood the why question, then there is no looking back. Let us not fall for what is short-lived. Let us only fall for what is sustainable. If the devotee within each one of us can see this point and work on those lines, then there is going to be no backtracking on this path. Only perseverance and sincerity will keep us through this whole journey, where we can clearly screen our desires and keep only those which is beneficial. For example, desiring for God. That is the most worthy desire that the devotee can have. And burning away the desires for worldly, because that is not going to lead us anywhere. So my dear friends, let the God instill the wisdom within us to see this and help us in expediting our journey. Namaste.